My name is Catherine, and I give you permission to film this. Kind of a brief outline of the situation that brought us to All Nations Church was that me and my husband often visit Hollybush Christian Fellowship up near Thirsk, and there was a man speaking there, Dennis Davidson, I think. Dennis Goldsworthy Davison. And he mentioned that he was doing a conference in Leeds. So, some weeks later, I found out that the conference was being held here at All Nations, and my husband said, no, we're not going to go, but I booked a room at a hotel in Leeds so that we weren't going backwards and forwards and we could attend and have a bit of nice time together too. So that is what we did, and he was absolutely blown away, my husband Alan, and he gave testimony that he'd never felt as welcome in a church before. And Dennis actually gave him a book to read, which helped about not being offended. And we read that together, and it helped the pair of us, not giving offence, not taking offence, and helped the relationship, our marriage. And we started to come over occasionally, and one of the weekends we brought our great-grandchildren, and they absolutely loved it. One of them is quite shy, she's 4, but when the music started, she was away giving it, she was touched by the Spirit of God. And ever since then, every week, we do attend a small evangelical church in Wakefield where we live. But every week they say, want to go to the black church, Grandma. So about 4 weekends ago, we said, okay, you can come and stay the weekend and we'll take you to the black church. Well, it was the weekend of the snow, which was very, very thick round and about, but on the Sunday it wasn't too bad. So we decided we would, as we said, take them to the black church. And we got on the bus, 1, 2, 3 buses to get here. And I walked over the road when we got here to see what time the bus was back, and my husband went up to the doors of the church, shook his hands and said, it's cancelled. And we said, oh no! Or I did anyway. So it took us 3 hours to get here, 3 hours to get back, and we went home shaking our heads and thinking, well, what were all that about? But the children still enjoyed it, and so they've still continued to want to go to the black church. So here we are today, and they've absolutely loved it. The little one has said, can we come again? All the way through it, all she's saying is, can we come again? And so we will come again. It's a wonderful day today. There's so much going on at the moment. My husband, 2 days after we came and the meeting was cancelled, that was on the Sunday. Unfortunately, on the Tuesday, he had an arranged appointment at Pinderfields Hospital, went to attend it, drove there himself, and on booking in, I thought, it's not quite right. As fit as a fiddle, said to the people, he's not quite right, I don't know what's wrong with him. Long story short, he'd had a stroke, and he was taken onto a chair, a stretcher, through A&E, and was in the stroke ward within an hour and a half. And he's still there. God bless him. And all he can say in his very stammered speech, he's lost his left-hand side at the moment, but stammering, he's saying, God's in this. So I believe he believes that God is in this, and he's actually rung through the service today. Not picked the phone up, but he has rung. So that's a first from the hospital. So we are trusting, believing that it is well, and all will be revealed very shortly. That has been my shortened testimony of a very long testimony, from alcoholism to freedom in Christ. So thank you for watching and listening.